Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially here. Daima Pack 2 DLC 3 is real. Here's the trailer. Let's see what they're cooking. We obviously know Super Saiyan 4 Goku's in this. Hopefully we see Goma. Okay, I see Goku. Sorry, Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. All right, so they're in adult forms. Do they transfer? They're adding a new stage!
I'm positively undefeatable now.
Goma looks so good, dude. They're adding a new map.
Out of your depth.
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Sparking Zero adding a new stage. We got Majin Buu, and he does the Super Saiyan 3! I assume that's his ultimate. This is exactly what I thought he was gonna do. That's gotta be his ultimate. Goma looks very good. There's the I-beam thing there. Okay, dude, this is everything I knew he was gonna have. Sparking Zero, very predictable with what they would add. For the most part, hopefully. Oh, look at this animation! That looks really good! The deepen Stephanie voice. So he's doing the flaming upside down Kamehameha. Looks peak.
As long as I have the third eye, I will reign.
Does he go giant? Yep, there's the move that he did to Kid Goku Super Saiyan 3. Sorry, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4. Dude, my brain is just gone. Okay, so wishing them to be adults, right?
It feels
Yes, sir! He does the pose!
You're dealing with a new me.
That's gotta be his win pose. So he's got the giant fist. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta.
Now that I'm back
Do
to
they
normal,
transform? How's this gonna work? He looks fantastic. Dude, this looks so much better than what Xenoverse 2 did. These are like on point to the anime. This looks amazing.
was way stronger than yours.
This looks really good, man. I can't even lie. I cannot even lie. Like, look at that. That's crazy. They cooked. I have to applaud them. They cooked. Okay, so there's 6 characters. So what happened to... How does the Goku and Vegeta... do they transform? I don't understand. Goma's got a giant form, which is great. But I don't understand the rest. They didn't even specify the stage, though. The stage was there. That was obviously new. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC 3 is officially coming. Finally, we've waited so long for this, and I cannot believe that it took this long. And even though everything looks amazing, don't get me wrong, I'm very excited. I'm pretty hyped, okay? It's still missing stuff. You know what I mean? I'm looking at what this character pack is incorporating, and there are things about it that I'm a little bit disappointed in, right? We have Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mini, great, but no Super Saiyan 3 Goku Mini. A little bit odd. I'm not going to lose sleep over it, but it's like, you know, why not include that? Obviously, we have Super Saiyan 4 Adult Daima Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Adult Daima Vegeta, but they're just separated, just on their own. Like, what is this, Xenoverse 2? That's weird, right? And again, I'm not like, you know, saying like this is like the worst thing ever, or like I'm gonna, like it's the end of the world for this game or anything, but it's just a weird choice. Why not let them transform? Like the idea that we had was that he would go from, it would be like Goku Z End, give him a different costume, outfit change, and let him transform, right? I don't think that would have been too hard. It's like they really are allergic to customization right now. And just like using that feature, which has so many slots open for characters, and it's not being utilized. It's so weird why they're not doing that. And it's the same situation with Vegeta. Now, Majin Buu, excellent. They cooked. Nothing needs to be changed with him. He's perfect. He's literally immaculate. The model looks great. The attacks look great. It's what is that Super Saiyan 3 mimicry that he has? It looks like it's probably his ultimate attack, right? So they did a good job. I think he looks awesome, and that's pretty much how I would have done it. It would have been cool if it was like a boost technique, but I mean, he can only use it for a very short time, and they added great expressions. They added like, you know, things in it that I kind of didn't expect. Like at the very end when he uses the attack, it shows him getting burnt out, and it looks exactly like the anime. So they did a great job there. And Goma, for the most part, I think they did pretty good on. They do include his, I assume this is his giant variant. I'm assuming he's like huge, right? But yeah, there are 2 versions of Goma. So funny enough, we have 2 Daima Super Saiyan 4 Gokus and 2 Gomas, which is pretty funny. So you're really only getting 4 characters here. Now, the animations are very good. The models are very good. I would say these are the best that you can get in any game right now, other than maybe an exception with Dragon Ball Legends. Dragon Ball Legends, I think the animations are a lot more, excessive and crazy, and that's good. We want that for like a legendary finish. But these look very, very good for the most part. Like, I would say that overall, they cooked with what they added. But for the time it took, and just how they marketed everything, I can totally understand if you're underwhelmed, right? I'm not underwhelmed necessarily, but I'm a little bit disappointed, because it's like, this is all they included in this pack. This is the least amount of characters, as far as I know, out of any pack. That, and I'm talking like new characters, right? Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku Adult. Actually, I guess yeah, it would be 5 characters, because I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mini is at least different, right? He does play differently, but it is in a sense the same. It's still Goku, right? At the end of the day, but I say 5 characters. 5 characters. So no, it's not the least amount, but I'm just saying, like, again, you're getting like multiple versions of the same character in a sense, but it's not a huge deal or anything. I'm very excited for this. It's releasing on September 24th. So weirdly enough, that's also like on, I guess that's on like a Wednesday. Usually it's like a Thursday or Friday they drop this. And then the early access obviously is still 72 hours, but that's going to be on a Sunday, which is weird. And from what I saw, it's going to be releasing 1 hour later than it usually does. It's going to be, I think, at 4 p.m. PST. Usually it's 3 p.m. PST. So that would be 6 p.m. CST and 7 p.m. EST. So it looks like it's like 1 hour later, a little bit odd, and they changed some stuff up with this, right? The trailer dropped this time on a Friday. The last trailer dropped on a Monday, but we're not getting the DLC until Sunday. So we do have a little bit of time to kind of, I guess just build up to it in a sense. People just want the DLC now. Like, I totally get it. But they all look awesome. Again, I have to commend them for, you got to give them their credits where it's due, right? The models are clean as fuck. These look great, right? Like, not a single thing that a criticism that I have, like, oh, this looks a little bit weird. I know there are going to be people out there going to be like, oh, well, this doesn't look that good, or this looks bad or whatever. And it's like, yeah, whatever you want to do. But I think these look fucking awesome. They're very polished. They're very clean. Goku looks awesome here with he's got the pose. I assume that's his win pose. And Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's model, honestly, I would have to say is the best looking one. He looks immaculate. Other than Majin Buu. Majin Buu also looks really good there too. But I'm more excited about his attacks more than anything. Majin Buu they did a good job on that. So the biggest thing, which is it's in the title. It should be in the thumbnail. I've already gotten excited about it, you guys should know, is that we are getting a new stage. So that also does, play into the amount of time this took. But again, I wish they would have, updated us, kept us in the loop with things, right? I'm not going to be one-sided with this and just say, oh, this is the best DLC ever made or anything. But I mean, a new stage is a big move, right? I know people are going to be like, well, they should have had more stages in the past. All this time, it took them a year to make one new map, right? And these maps are very, very detailed. I don't know if you can see it right here. It's a big fucking map. This is the first Demon Realm where they were fighting. First Demon World. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of destruction, things that you're going to be able to, like, blow up. Rocks and everything. There's a lot going on here, right? And it looks awesome. They even got the background there, which looks amazing, but it's mainly going to be, I think, just this kind of like arena, right? For the most part. So, yeah, that definitely takes a lot of time. I don't think it took took them a year to make this. It definitely did not. There's no way. But it's a very detailed map, and people were like, oh, well, modders added like 50 maps, you know, in this time span. And it's like, I get it, but those maps, for the most part, a lot of them, they're just imported from other games and have been polished up a bit, and usually don't have the level of detail and stage destruction that you can do with, you know, an actual developer variant, right? So, again, this isn't me glazing. This isn't me kissing their ass or anything. I'm just saying I understand why it would have taken this long if they're including, you know, something that they haven't included in any other pack, okay? And again, this is good to see, okay? More than anything, I'm more excited about the implications of this, you know, than just the map itself. Map is great. I'm excited for the map, but this means that they will be adding more maps in the future. There is potential that we'll see that, right? There is still potential that they can add customization in the future too, but it's, I don't know, this right here, where they did this, and they're just separate slots right now, it's just an odd choice to me, right? But other than that, I mean, Goma, first ever playable, other than if you want to count Super Divers, because I said it on Twitter, and people were like, well, what about Super Divers? Super Divers was first. Super Divers did it first, and it's like, bro, nobody's playing Super Divers. This is a Japan exclusive game. Nobody has gotten the chance, unless you live in Japan, you ain't playing this motherfucker in any other game right now. So, yeah, this is the first real playable Goma in, like, an actual fighting game. So, yeah, they cooked. I'm glad he's playable, and we did get our giant form. Again, Majin Buu, he's got his animations. The animations all look awesome. They all look good. Same thing with it. Like, look at this. Look at this Super Saiyan 4 Goku animation where he's, like with Stephanie. And over anything as well, I didn't even mention this, they're dubbed. They're fully dubbed. In the trailer, there's English dub. So, yeah, we waited a long time for it. It took way longer than it really needed to, but I'm just glad that we're getting our English dub. We're getting a stage. We're getting a new map. And, you know, we're getting at least the heavy hitters from the characters, right? Look at this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta model, bro. Fresh! Fresh! Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Fresh! Look at it. Look at this. I know this screenshot is, like, just deep fried with the quality, but look at this, dude. It's great. So, yeah, I'm excited. There are things, like I said, that I'm disappointed about. Also, the Tamagami's not being included in this as well, or in any of the packs, is a huge miss. Huge miss. Dragon Ball Legends, at the very least, has Tamagami 3, right? So it's like, they could have done it, man. But that just means that we're likely going to see them in a future DLC, right? They're probably going to be doing, like, another Daima pack maybe in the future. Maybe if they do a Season 2. It could be Season 3. It just depends on how long this is going to last, because I don't see them missing out on adding the Tamagamis. Like, it's they're so unique compared to every other, you know, character that we have right here. Which these are all, you know, great characters, but Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, what are their ultimates? Final Flash and a Super Kamehameha. Now, granted, they look amazing and they're specifically animated from the anime, but I'm just saying, like, Tamagami 1, 2, and 3, they have unique shit that they did, right? But overall, I think they did a good job with, you know, the quality of everything. Quality, I think, no arguments there. Content-wise, once again, a bit lacking in the area of what they, you know, could have included. But they did add the new stage, and that's awesome. I'm glad to see that. But yeah, y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions about it. Wasn't trying to turn this into a negative video. I'm trying to give constructive criticism. There's got to be nuances with these discussions that we have about this stuff. And even though my first initial reaction is excitement, which for most people it's going to be excitement, I did want to judge this fairly. And I think that, you know, there was room to improve and make this better in terms of the actual content that you're getting. But we'll see how much it actually is. The stage, by the way, is a free update, so you don't got to worry about paying for that. You don't even have to buy this DLC to get the stage. It's going to be added. So that's great, right? That's great. You know, we'll do a full breakdown and walkthrough. I still got some stuff cooking up for you guys over the next couple of days before it drops on Sunday, but get excited, man. Get excited. We've been waiting for this, so at the very least, let's try to enjoy it.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.